Ellis team at RE/MAX. It's a family affair. Always call the Ellis team. They'll handle you with care.
Welcome back to the Future of Real Estate. I'm Brett Ellis of the Ellis team at RE/MAX Realty Group. You can always reach us at 239-489-4042. Don't forget our website, which is topagent.com. Okay, this week I want to talk to you about realtors using video. In fact, I wrote an article that'll be in this weekend's news press about realtors using video. And where I got the idea from was in the Florida Realtor magazine, they did an article about realtors using video and why they should, and the fact that only 14% of agents are utilizing video, in their websites and in marketing of the properties and whatnot. And it kind of gives some helpful tips and hints on what to do, that sort of thing. So what I decided to do was, knowing full well that we've used video for years, I wanted to go back in and see how effective our videos are and how they work. What they're really recommending is agents use YouTube, which is kind of nice because that's what we do. So here's our article, and I've done some screenshots. And if you want to read that article, you can always reach it at blog.topagent.com. But let's go into our actual YouTube channel here. As you'll notice, we're getting pretty close to 100,000 views. I think we'll be about 100,000 views probably about the first week of December, maybe even sooner than that because we've got the holidays coming up. But if you'll notice here, there's a thing called analytics. And here's where you can look at and see if these videos are really being watched, if they're doing any good. So I'm going to click on our analytics here. And what comes up is this. It's a nice screen here. What we can tell here is in the last 30 days, we've had 4,458 views. So we're getting about 4,500 views a month. They've been on our site 11,255 minutes. This is just our video channel, mind you. That equates to about 7 days and 19 hours that people have been watching video on our YouTube channel. So that's more than a week. That's pretty interesting, and it shows which videos are getting the top hits for the last month. Let's look at this thing called geographies, because in the last few weeks we have sold homes to people from Canada, from Germany, and I'm even doing a transaction right now from Dubai, and we're doing that all online through video and whatnot. So here are our views, and we can tell by what country. So of course, United States is garnering the lead at 2,706 views here. Germany's number 2 at 344, Canada 308, United Kingdom, no surprises, 132. What is a surprise is number 5 is Saudi Arabia is coming in at 98. Then we have Mexico and 81, India, Netherlands, Sweden. So if I scroll down to the Dubai buyer did find us from the internet, and we sold this Naples home to this buyer from Dubai. They come in United Arab Emirates in 15th place. That was a little bit surprising to me. Saudi Arabia at number 5, United Arab Emirates at number 15, followed by Australia, Argentina. You got Malaysia, Belgium, Turkey. You can kind of see all this. The point I'm trying to make is video obviously does have far-reaching impressions, and this is just in the last 30 days. Now if I can click on a few other things here by date. It shows me how many views we're getting per day, which videos, that sort of thing. So anyway, let me go back here and let's click on a few other things. So we clicked on the geography. Oops. We have to go back to our analytics page, view reports. Okay, we're back to the main analytics page here, and I want to look at the discovery. How are people finding this? Because we blog on this, I put it on LinkedIn, Facebook, all kinds of social media. It's in the newspaper, all kind of places. But where are people really finding these things? I'm going to find some interesting stats here. So, no, we had about 4,458 for the past month. I can change the date, but heck, what the heck, we'll just go with the last month. 2,930 of those just found it from the YouTube watch page. Mobile devices is running 28.2%. So if you wonder why Facebook is going to a mobile world. Obviously, we live in a mobile world. 28% of our video views are coming on tablets, smartphones, that sort of thing. So mobile is definitely where you want to be. You want to make sure your websites are definitely optimized. A lot of realtors have a web page, or they have a virtual tour site, or they might have a blog, but are they mobile optimized? You gotta make sure of that. 262 of these were embedded on other websites, so people were picking up our videos, thinking they're quality content, and putting them on their websites. 8 from the YouTube channel page, but mainly they're just watching it from the YouTube watch page. So I can click on, by day, and it just kind of shows me, which is kind of interesting. I'm going to go back here and let's look at traffic sources. Again, 1,784 are coming from mobile apps, from traffic that way. It's going to read about 34%, which differs a little bit from the 28% we saw on the previous screen, because it will also say an unknown sources. So there's 6% of unknown sources evidently. External websites is about 2.8%. Google search, 1.5%. Everyone thinks you need to be on top of the Google searches, but what I would argue is the YouTube search is far surpassing the Google search. People are going into YouTube and they're searching for things, much more than they do on Google. They're finding us on Google. Obviously, 69 people found us on Google in the past month, but 1,684 found us another way, and it's through YouTube. I think YouTube is fast becoming one of the fastest search engines. Now, if you're searching on video on Google, it's another story, and I can share with you how that's done in a minute. Let's see if there's anything else I want to show you here in terms of these analytics. But if you're a realtor, I would say go into your analytics and look at where your business is coming from. If you're a consumer, ask your realtor, hey, do you do video of my house? Do you do videos on the market? And how do people find those things? Because, in the old days, people would advertise in the newspaper and say, well, how many calls do you get? Well, we got 6 calls this week off the newspaper, none on your property, or 2 on your property. But on here, you can tell a lot of things. Now, these are just our YouTube video hits. We have our separate virtual tour site, and I'm going to take you to a virtual tour because our videos will link to virtual tours. Our blogs link to the virtual tours. They're all interlinked together, but let me take you into one here. This is a home, and I picked it because it's a Gulf Access home and it's affordable. It's right at $300,000. And this is right out your canal. You can have your own boat right here. You've got great views up and down the canals. Here's a view right from your property. And easy access, no bridges. You go right out to the Gulf of Mexico or the Caloosahatchee River. So that's kind of neat. And then here's some pool shots. But let me tell you why these virtual tours are really, really important. If I could get back to the main page, here is the front of the home. Now, from the front of the home, you wouldn't be able to tell certain things about this home. But if I take you into the home's been completely redone. And you can see, I haven't even launched the tour yet. I'm just kind of going through some of the screenshots here. They've got nice tile throughout. They've got big screen TVs throughout the home. There's a lot of them in this home. Stainless steel appliances. Look at the solid, rich wood cabinetry. You can find all this. Look at the granite that they put in this home. That kitchen is stupendous. You don't often find this direct access water with the pool, with all this stuff for only $300,000 in Cape Coral, and just right out to the river, right up to the Gulf in your boat. So this is a perfect home where it's deceiving because you see how nice this home is, and this is a newer listing, so we think we're going to generate a lot of traffic either from our videos or from our virtual tours or both. Now here's the back end of a big screen TV. Like I said, this home is loaded with big screen TVs. It's a perfect home for entertaining. Look, they've got 2 of them right here. I don't know if you can tell from the video. I would encourage you to go to topagent.com and click on our virtual tours. Find this home for $300,000. I think you'd be really amazed at this home. Here's the back of the home. But again, if you were just driving by this home, you wouldn't know how great it is just by looking at the front. This is a home where as a consumer you definitely want to get inside or take a tour or video. And realtors, what I'm trying to say is this is a perfect example of how using online tools, video, blogging, social media, virtual tours, the list goes on, how you can create a lot of buyers. Like I just said, in the last month, we sold buyers to Canada, Germany, to Dubai, halfway around the world, maybe more than that. I don't know. Guess it depends which way you go. But anyway, you know, you can use these tools. It's a fabulous tool, and Florida Realtor Magazine has picked up on something, and the reason there is, look how many hits we're getting. We're getting 4,500 hits in the past month. When season comes, that's probably going to rise to 5,000 or 6,000 per month. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if we're at 100,000 hits on just our YouTube channel alone. That doesn't include our blog. It doesn't include our topagent.com website. It doesn't include any of these virtual tours. That's just, it's an extra $100,000 views we're getting in addition to everything else we do. So realtors, I think Florida Realtor Magazine is right. Video is really important, and only 14% of agents are doing that. Let's try to grow that number. Let's get 50% of agents doing video. Heck, let's go for 100, because I think it's so great. We've been doing it for quite some time. And get in there, look at your analytics, and find out what's going on. You can manage your videos. You know, we've got our October real estate update. I can look at stats on that. I'll just pull that up real quick, and it will show me, you know, I had 56 views, 232 minutes watching that one particular video. I had one comment on that video. Let's see, on our October video, United States was #1, Canada, Australia, and Germany. So, and you can do multiple videos. You can do them of each property. You can do them about your market update, and that's what we do. And then pretty soon we'll be bringing you our November Southwest Florida State of the Market Report. So stay tuned for that. You've been watching The Future of Real Estate presented by the Ellis team at RE/MAX. I know this video is going on far too long, and I can tell by my analytics the average user watches our videos between 3 and 4 minutes. So we've gone way past that, but we hope we've brought you some enlightening information. If you're a realtor, get on video. If you're a consumer, ask your realtor to do video. I think the success will really help sell your property. Thanks for tuning in.
With the Ellis team at RE/MAX, it's a family affair. Always call the Ellis team, they'll handle